Good morning, everyone. I'm Maharani, a student from Venus University Online Learning. Today, I would like to talk about case 1, which is about the challenges a company faced after its ownerships and management change. In my opinion, the biggest issue wasn't the change itself, but the way the company managed it. The employees were not given enough information or support, so many of them became worried and started resisting the changes. First, one of the biggest reasons was poor communications. The new managers often visited the factory and took notes, but they never explained why they were there or what they were planning. So as a result, employees felt confused and uncomfortable because they didn't know what was happening in the factory. And another reason was fear of losing their jobs. There's around 60 employees from the research and development department were laid off. After seeing that happen, many other employees become afraid that they could be next. So when people feel insecure about their future, it's difficult for them to stay motivated or focus on their work. And the company also introduced several major changes at the same time. Employees had to learn a new computer, improve their English skills, support the company's expansions into the European market, and adapt to new products. Although these changes were necessary for business growth, introducing everything all at once created unnecessary pressure. So, what could the company have done differently? I think the first step should be a better communications. Management needs to explain why the changes are necessary, what the company's goals are, and how the employees will get the benefit from them. And when people understand the reason behind a change, they're usually more willing to accept it or at least try to adapt with it. I think the company should also involve employees in the process. For example, manager could organize regular meetings or feedback sessions where employees can ask questions and share their concerns. I think this would help build trust between management and staff. Another important solution is to introduce changes step by step instead of all at once. This gives employees enough time to learn new skills and adjust without feeling overwhelmed. A good example is when companies introduce the new technology. Businesses that provide proper training and ongoing support usually have smoother transitions because employees feel more confident and prepared to use the new system. So from this case, I learned that successful change is not only about improving the business or increasing profits. It's also about understanding the people who work there. Even the best business strategy may fail if employees don't feel respected, informed, or involved. So, from this case, I conclude change is change is important for every company that wants to grow, but it should be managed carefully. Good communications, employee involvement, proper support can make a big difference. When employees feel valued, they are much more likely to accept change and work together to achieve the company's goals. Thank you for listening.